you've lived for a whole year around the sun, and birthdays are time to reflect on how the year has been, the ups and downs, and mostly to remain optimistic so that you can pick from the right, momentum and right attitude as you start another year. Because before you start counting, day one is gone, and under the sun, we are under assignment. We are not here forever. Every day is like the water, by the river water that has a flow, and you can't touch the same flow twice. So you must pray all the time. Yeah, pray, stay in prayer, stay. Be also reading God's word so that you can like the morning dew. Yeah, the blessings, the amazing grace birthday is so that God reading and it's like dotted lines, they continue to connect, and that's the way our life story is. Only financial literacy and reason. I also have another is that financial freedom is more about your mindset about money than having money. Freedom is so many things to different people, okay? Freedom is the ability to do what you really want in life. It's freedom from stress, it's freedom from fear, it's freedom from knowing deep down that you and your loved ones will not be weighed down by the network. It means different things to different people. And freedom does not come easily. Achieving it is possible, but the only person who can achieve it is you. Are you willing to put in the effort? Because we all have what it takes to achieve it, okay? True success involves patience, but also even as we do that, even as we do that in this life journey, it's also moments, suddenly not. So what you have is now, and the days as they start now calculating again. Let me tell you, I'm not sure whether I'm going to get to the end of it. Is God who knows. But so what we have is just the moment, and that is why you need to maximize on it. That's why even the opportunities you're getting, God knows about them. It's not a lack of knowledge. So why gaining financial literacy helps? The current economic situation is cost. Concern of one's life. Providing financial literacy platforms and books, sessions, yeah, like this one where we majorly focus on that. One can help avoid the money management problem so many people now face. Yeah, we can work on this together so that we can come out of survival mode to a thriving mode. So, from a larger perspective, you have to know where you are going to have any chance of getting there. Too many people are stuck in survival mode. How do you do that? Again, it all starts with knowledge, developing a plan, setting goals, and taking action daily as you let God also direct the plans. Okay? So, by their very definition, the very poor and the poor are trapped in survival form. They simply want to survive. They have a limited ability to purchase assets due to the most of their because most of their income is going towards the basic necessities. So the difficulty of having to survive on a low income may tempt some of them to uproot themselves from poverty through get rich actions like gambling or purchasing lottery tickets and so on. Very few come out ahead this way, and a great majority of those already in poverty may unfortunately stay in poverty. It can be very vicious cycle. a very vicious cycle that requires a confluence of education, financial literacy, support, mentorship, actualizing, and time. That is the uh, poor class of people. Then we have the middle class, and the main goal of middle class group is comfort. That I see that thing of I simply want to have enough, consistent and pay well from week to week or month to month, which gives them the ability to purchase assets. However, simply having an ability to simply having an ability, if buyers spend beyond their means. Examples if include buying, staying in apartments or mansions, expensive cars on payment plans, and all. Unfortunately, for the spenders, these types of assets aren't going to earn them money. Instead, these items are likely eating away their cash flow each month. Um, Instead, every month, especially if they are purchased on unfavorable credit terms. So, without a healthy cash flow, it is difficult to acquire good assets, which can contribute to keeping the middle class in their respective societal position for life. When we keen on the rich and the very rich or wealthy and the wealthy, their main target is freedom. I'm going to do all it takes to experience freedom as I grow my net worth. They have an entirely different story. Instead of buying bad assets that generate no revenue, the rich have the opportunity to delay gratification and purchase assets that actually produce income or a higher principal value down the road, perhaps on more favorable terms. This process is repeated again and again, which is an opportunistic situation, can result in the asset income exceeding their work income. So the rich may continue to get richer, and it may be because they are making timely investments in proper assets. That's a major difference in all these classes of people in the societal positions. Okay, so it's good enough to have a plan for survival. It's okay to have a plan for comfort. However, just make sure that most of your mental power and um, actions are focused on freedom. You can take action of your situation, no matter what it is, and enjoy independence. So, what is the big picture plan? Just like a dream house, a financial blueprint that is thoughtfully planned out is going to be a lot more attractive than one just thrown together as you go based on your monetary whims or marketers. You know, the way they market, and you just even begin to consider investing or doing anything major with your finances. It's a good idea to carefully map out what you really overranking desires and objectives are, not just financially, but with your life in general. Why? Because, like it or not, in today's world, money affects every single aspect of our lives. Don't think some generic standard plan uh, that some financial advisor outlined for you based on statistics is going to be your ticket to financial success. No. So increasing your personal financial literacy doesn't have to be hard. And the rewards you can reap can make a lasting impact on your life and family. In fact, just one comprehensive financial literacy books, like what I've covered now, I've covered from volume 1 to volume 6, and just to be thorough, that's what, because I wrote my first book in 2008. So at least in those 18 years, I know at least what to touch on. I've done a lot of one-on-ones, a lot of talks, a lot of this and that in between, and at least I know the gaps. And even myself, when I look at my life, it's also evolving from when I wrote the first book in 2008 and to now, when because I'm also the years are going, and today as I count another birthday, it means more, becoming more wiser, smarter, and better. Um, so and even stronger. So uh, so the mentorship, also books and even mentorship programs, can start getting you on the right track towards achieving your financial and life goals. So the other thing is that strong faith helps. God is at work. Let me just tell you something. Imagine God is at work in your situation, and and He has a path planned for you. And thankfully, He sees the big picture. He sees the bigger picture of your life. He knows you by your name. Yes, He does. He knows the numbers of hair on your head and the details of a face that He made in His own image. In our own pain and in our own humanity, we have very limited view of our circumstances, but He knows how all those pieces will intertwine. He's plotting and planning according to His perfect will. So you have the power to create a world of abundance. How is that? When you look in a mirror, what do you whisper to yourself? Do you berate yourself with comments like, I'm overweight, I'm not smart enough, and I'm getting old? Or do you stand tall and say, I look great, I can make it? You know, a mirror reflects much more than what your eyes see. A mirror reflects your inner thoughts and your beliefs. It reflects your soul. Listen to the thoughts that come from your soul. Are they negative? You'll never embark on the road to a balance if you let such thoughts constrain you. In today's ever changing world, you have the power to create a world of luck as well as a world of abundance. Creating a world of abundance does not require a degree of creativity, a high standard of financial and business literacy, a mindset of seeking opportunities rather than seeking security, and the ability to be cooperative instead of competitive. Learning is not the problem for most people, and lack of information surely is not the problem in this day and age, as there is more than ever before. It's the lack of real awareness and consistent study for the right information mixed with inconsistent execution and implementation that's holding most of the people back. Okay, that is how it is. So none of us likes, obviously, none of us likes the get rich overnight nonsense that we see floating around or everywhere, you know, on the social media, on the internet, or so. And this is not we are teaching here. This is not what I make you a millionaire or billionaire overnight. They haven't even made me overnight. Yeah. The truth of the matter is, I've never seen any book or program or any system that helped any person become get rich or be wealthy overnight. I have never seen any book or program or system, yeah, that makes you like that without the person actually putting in some effort. You don't just read or listen to something, then remember it. You must put those ideas and strategies in consistent practice and repeat to those actions until they become habitual and automatic. You must summarize the key ideas, sharpen your perspective or mindset, then take more intelligent actions daily. You'll never adapt a new way of thinking or hear that old phrase. Yeah. To achieve something you never achieved, you have to do something you've never done. So remember that our acts can be no wiser than our thoughts. Our thinking can be no wiser than our knowledge, understanding, and experience. I believe that financial freedom and success is something anyone can obtain if they have the right mindset. Many are the free and rich people who necessity forced them into action and become very successful in their endeavors. Necessity forced me to spring into action. So here I'm putting my story, my financial lessons from experiences in life, and these thoughts down on a paper just for you to hopefully help you change your life. I am beginning to enjoy success. You know, as I continue to do this, I'm seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and I attribute most of it to my unwavering desire to be more and more, um, you know, free and also wealthy, not to make excuses and learn as much as possible. Most successful people learn from their failures than their successes. That's honestly the reason for the books I write and even for the mentorship programs that I do. Okay, so those are some of the things, and you'll need to always remember your why. You'll need to be an action taker as you become strong in faith and courage daily, you know, and we're here to support you. My team and I are here to support you, nudge you in the right direction. So if you reach out to us, we'll even help you stay focused, motivated, and track on building your very own successful journey to financial freedom or business and all that. So I'm excited about you. Are you? So let's get to it. It's time for you to learn how this is done and do it. So being extraordinary begins now. Okay, so let's study these things, and as we continue, I'll tell you why reasons why I followed my writing passion, why I do what I do even as an entrepreneur beyond money. And there's so much to learn. There's so much, and these are the things that I'll be offering for free mentorship. And now for more, we'll be now going into deeper in the mentorship program that we're learning for 12 months, and also many other things attached to it. And so my books, I've written it in volumes. I have volume 1 to volume 6, that is on for the financial freedom, financial literacy. And we're going to learn all these things, the money wisdom and all this, and we continue thriving and rising from a survival mode to a thriving mode together. I'm so happy. I will keep connecting. I know the numbers are not good here, but they will grow with time. Yeah, the more I'll do these lives, the more we'll grow. So thank you so much, and I pray that may God help you thrive, rise from that survival mode to a thriving mode. May God help me too as I begin this new year, new season. May He go before me. May He open more doors and continue blessing me and guiding me, protecting me, and providing, and even blessing me more. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Bye.